What? It's never shown me that before. What's up, Roger? Woo! What's up, Roger? Not much, he's gonna say. Not much. All right. Man, what? Add as a what? Wait, he's not a moderator now? Huh. Man. So you weren't? Did I accidentally not make you moderator? Did I accidentally take away your moderator ability? This is my phone account. Huh. I don't know, like, whatever. Whatever. Pretty windy today, pretty windy. Pretty windy. What's up, everybody? GTA 6. Woo! Roger, how do we hook up a? I need you to look up one more thing for the stream PC. I want to buy a soundboard for it, and you know, I want you to like make sure it all works, right? So I just buy the soundboard, ship it to you. You make sure it works, and you just tell me which soundboard to get, because I want to be able to have like a few buttons of like pre-recorded noises, like woo, you know. Yeah, I mean it'll be huge. It'll be huge. That really really gets the chat going. So you just pick which soundboard for me to buy and I'll ship it to you. And then we'll have you set it all up. Woo! So Roger, if you're still watching, it turns out now that I guess Call of Duty is being or was purchased by Microsoft, now Microsoft doesn't want anything to do with that game. And it's been kind of hush hush. You know, they still want people playing the game. But they recently were caught. The previous owners were caught. Activision was busted for using AI to make the game. So now Microsoft bought it, and they're just kind of probably part of the contract with Activision was to finish off what was to be like released, but then they're just gonna like let it die. So right now they've told all the fans, hey, Call of Duty players, we're coming out with Verdansk, which is, I guess, some old map that they had before even. It's not even anything new. It's retarded. And then, so they're coming out with this old map again, and if that doesn't, quote, now they're saying this, but it's a total lie. They're like, if that doesn't bring back the player base, then we're just going to let the game die. Well, you know, you've already lost the player base, and that's just part of your scheduled programming to bring out Verdansk as probably the very last thing, and then the game's dead. Just in time for GTA6. So, like, now when it comes to Fortnite, all I'm gonna say is that, and I can't be too upset. You know, even when I first started playing Fortnite, there was like special abilities, right? It was more than just a gun game. You had these special abilities. And, you know, what I really want, even if there was special abilities, but I mean, I don't really want any special abilities. But I mean, I did like that there was like it's so loud today. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you're like right on the side of a city street, it is like so loud. The decibel noise is just like so loud all day. The sounds of the tires and the cars, so loud. Any break of traffic the silence is so relaxing. One more truck. All right. Now I can hear myself talk for a second. All right, so where was I? Yeah, Fortnite does have some first-person modes. And then Call of Duty, it just, the audio is not as good as Fortnite. But then no one really plays Fortnite first-person. You know, the majority of viewers and people that want to play Fortnite with you, which is what everyone said, is it's a kid's game. And it's like, yeah, there are adults that make millions of dollars playing Fortnite. But the issue is that, you know, unless you're playing with people your age, right, or playing solo, right, the idea of having 100 kids wanting to play. Now, if I was a kid, this would be perfectly fine. But because I'm an adult, and there are hundreds of kids that want to play games, I don't know, like, there are some people that'll do that kind of stuff. I don't know, I just don't. I've reconsidered it, I guess. You know, I only played Fortnite for a while because I also was playing Call of Duty, and they were both games. And then I got mad at people saying that Call of Duty is an adult game, and I'm like, no, they're both kids games. So now I'm almost like not playing either game, because Call of Duty, although more adults play it, not many kids play it. It's like it doesn't get any views. No, I mean, yeah, it gets views if you're like really, really, really good at the game. I don't know what when you get a lot of views, it's probably because you're really, really good at it. Super windy today. Lots of traffic today. I'm in South Florida. I'll tell you, I really want a lot of stuff, man. I don't need anything, but I sure want so much stuff. I can't tell you. Oh, I could tell you. I could tell you 100 things I want. And I don't need any of them. But boy, do I want all those things. I want a hot tub. Man, it would be so awesome to have a hot tub. I want like a music studio. I want you know, a gym membership again. I don't know how often I go, because I am working out every single night at home, but you know, it's not the same, because the gym membership would have two good things. The gym has a jacuzzi, but yet it's pretty dirty, because dirty people get in it all the time. See, that's the thing. It's like you can get a jacuzzi, and then it's your jacuzzi, right? It's clean because it's only yours. But the jacuzzi at the gym, it's like, you know, everybody gets in that thing. And I don't know if there's any amount of chlorine. You know what I don't like about jacuzzis? And you'll know this if you've been in a jacuzzi. So there's something about like hair and bubbles of the jacuzzi where all the hair and all the bubbles just kind of like mix. So it's like where all the bubbles are, that's where like everyone's, it's like all the hair from all the hair and dirt, it's like you see it in that bubble area. I'm telling you, like when you see it and you can't unsee it. It's disgusting. Makes you actually wonder how dirty gyms are, because I tell you, man, that equipment is filthy. No one, I mean, what do you really think that guy's cleaning it? He's not. It's really nice when the wind is going this way. When the wind is going this way. But today the wind is going this way, and I hate it. I hate it when the wind goes this way. It's, you know, I'd say 5 out of 7 days the wind goes this way, but every couple of days I get wind that goes that way, and it just ruins everything. Just makes the day miserable, because I have to constantly keep the sign held, whereas other days, you know, it's almost like the sign is just pressed against me and I barely even have to hold it. Like right now, it's like the sign's about to blow away if I wasn't holding on to it right now. Let's see. CJ, what's up? Destiny, what's up? What are you promoting today? Oh, well, every single day for work, I promote smoking compared to drinking. You know, I guess if an alcoholic shop wanted to pay me not to promote for them? Why not? But then again, I have moderation skills, right? I can, save some for later, not get totally drunk, not get totally high. However, makes me wonder, if I was super wealthy and had a bunch of free time and no responsibility, would I lose, not lose, but would I just overcome my moderation and just, because who would, who cares? There's like pounds of and bottles everywhere. Why wouldn't you, right? You would just be some rich celebrity with no responsibilities. That's probably why they're all doing drugs and getting drunk all the time. And it's not like, see, that's what I'm wondering. Is it like a moderation thing? Because, see, when you're poor, of course you have to moderate it, because you have to go to your job and you also have to save some of your money. So it's almost like you have to kind of moderate. But if you were super rich, would you moderate your drinking and your drug use? Probably not. And that's probably why none of them do. Because you've got tons of free time and tons of money. Interesting. I love how I've been working this job now for just long enough now, I think, that all of the regular bike riders, they go around me now. I'd say the first year at this location, they just really wanted to like do that whole like, we're locals, this is my bike sidewalk where I ride my bike on this sidewalk, and I don't allow that shit. And now they all go around me. Little wins, because they were all coming right up to me, pushing my sign. When you don't submit to locals, this goes for every culture, when you don't submit to how the locals do things, they're gonna fuck with you. Right? And the problem is that the OG Americans, they got weak on that. Right? They started letting in all these other cultures, and they didn't stand strong on how they originally were. And now all these other cultures that you can go anywhere else and see. See, that was the problem that I was trying to tell everybody that was coming, that we could have avoided. But now America is like all these other places you could visit. So now there's no point in visiting. You get it? That's what we were trying to avoid. We were trying to be like, hey, this is a place where you can like be happy and free. And then those are all those other places that are not really happy and free, but you could go visit them. And now we've just made those places here. Right? So now it's like there's so many, of those other cultures here. There's no reason to go visit any of those other cultures. Like if you were to go to any other culture, it looks exactly the same as America now. You go to the UK, it looks the same as Africa. You go to Africa, it looks the same as Italy. I'm telling you, all of these places look exactly the same now. Just like this really third world tourism, just low class everywhere. I don't know where all the high class people went. I think they're like maybe I don't know, there's some northeastern states that I think they're in, like Tennessee, Connecticut, Kentucky, and they're like hiding. They're like hiding with a lot of money. Lots and lots of money. That's what I think. But are they doing anything proactive for America other than hiding? No. Probably they will lose too, because like I said, they're not doing anything proactive to, you know, maintain OG America. It's just going to be more and more third world as time goes on. And you know, at least maybe over time, you know, now all of these opportunities are basically going to be the same everywhere. You know, you can now get an education in Africa if you want. Whereas, you know, when I was a kid, you know, Africa didn't have anything. Now we've given them billions of dollars and lots of people have started to go there. There's even this girl rapper. There's this girl rapper named Woah Vicky. She just loves black people. And so she went to Nigeria, and they treated her like a white queen, right? So it's really up to you where you want to live. Everywhere is basically the same now. You know, I'm living in third world Florida. You can live in third world California, or third world New York, or third world Chicago, or basically an unpopulated middle of nowhere, which even my friend who lives in a very unpopulated state, he's now considering moving to a more populated location, regardless of whatever it's for. You know, I'm trying to be vague, but you know, the powers that be are getting us all into these cities and out of the country. They want you out of the country and into the cities where they can track you and trace you. I'm walking on thin ice here, talking about what I'm talking about. So I better throw in a GTA6 and all the fun missions of GTA6. I'd say the weirdest thing about YouTube videos is that there's captions. I mean, it's awesome, but it's also very, you know, creepy, is that every single word I'm saying, there's an AI writing it down right now. There's a file. There's a typed out file of every word I'm saying. Isn't that crazy? That's kind of crazy. So yeah, there's this video file, but then there's a closed caption file where they run the captions over all my words, and they need AI to identify what each of these words are. Each of these words is. They identify what each of these words are. Yeah, I had it right the first time. All right, everybody, GTA 6.